Have you ever decided to just let go? Have you ever just said, forget everything, I'm going for it? And without another moment of hesitation, you jumped. For a few moments, it was probably the most liberating and weightless feeling in the world, because in that moment, you decided to accept and embrace an unknown. You chose to take control rather than be controlled by doubt and fear. It was in that moment that you chose to reject what others had to say about you and your choices. In 2015, I made the boldest and bravest decision of my life. I chose to leap. I chose to disclose the sexual abuse that I had experienced as a teenager at the hands of my father. I spent years listening to the advice and recommendations of those who said that they loved me. They told me that disclosure would hurt my father, our family, his community, and his church. Yes, he was a very powerful and influential pastor who impacted the lives of many. I left home at 19 years old, and I spent 10 years subscribing to the notion that my freedom meant the detriment of others. I kept silent for those 10 years because I was calculating the risk. I called myself counting the cost. I was trying to assess how my decision would impact those connected to me and my father. But I decided to take the risk. I decided to fight for my own healing. 6 days after I leaped, 6 days after I chose freedom, 6 days after I disclosed the darkest secret and the hardest moments of my life, my father was found dead in his home. The police report read it was a self-inflicted accidental gunshot wound to the chest. And just like that, my life had changed.